Today we're going to be looking at this strategy here, so without further ado, let's get straight to it. Hey traders, I hope you're going extremely well. My name's David and welcome to a new Banter series where I'm going to be going through profitable trading strategies. Today we're going to be looking at one of my most profitable trading strategies. We're going to be backtesting it using the TradingView backtester. But before we go any further, I thought I'd just give you a little bit of context of who I am and what you are going to actually get from these videos. So my name's David, I've been an algo trader for the past 3 years and I'm on YouTube backtesting every single week new trading strategies. I also put them into forward testing, which means live trading to make sure they actually work on live markets. Now in this new series, I'm going to be going through new and old strategies that I've actually come across. You're going to get to see all of the indicators that are involved in those trading strategies. And my hope is that it will take you from a hopium trader into a consistently profitable algo trader. So without further ado, I guess the best thing is to get straight over to my computer. We're going to look at the strategy, the rules behind the strategy, and how we take our entries and the backtesting results. Right, here we are on TradingView. I'm on BTC USDT using a Bybit chart. And today we're going to be looking at the Trendhoo trading strategy. Okay, just for an understanding of how these actual strategies work, we're trying to automate the whole of the process from backtesting to actually taking the live trades. But behind all of the bots, we have a strategy which has rules with the hope to give you a statistical edge and put probabilities on your side. So each strategy is comprised of many indicators. First indicator is going to give us our trend direction. We call that the baseline. We then have 2 confirmation indicators, a volatility or a volume indicator to make sure there is enough movement in the market to take a trade. And then we have a indicator for our stop losses and take profits. Often it's the ATR, but it's not always the case. So right, let's get back to the chart where we're going to go through the actual strategy. Right, back over to TradingView. Let's start by adding the indicators to our charts. Now, the first indicator that we're going to use is called the T3 by DaviddTech. The T3 is a moving average and is extremely powerful and reactive. Now I'm going to go over to the cog over here and we're going to set the length at 225. And as you can see, the T3 goes red when we're looking for shorts and price is below it. And when it goes green and price is above it, we're looking for longs. Now that we have the trend direction out of the way, we're going to be adding another indicator. We're going to use the Fat Fingers indicator by Wilson over here. We're going to click here and it's the Fat Finger Study. Now what the Fat Finger Study does is it looks for abnormally large candles like this one here. What we're looking for is abnormally large candles that come back down to the T3. When this happens, we are looking for another confirmation. So if I go over to the indicator and I'm going to be now adding the Trendhoo indicator, which is probably one of my most favorite indicators. This indicator by DaviddTech is also on TradingView. The Trendhoo looks like an RSI with Bollinger bands, as you can see just here. So for this strategy, what we're looking for is when we're looking for longs, for the Trendhoo to be in the green section like it is here. And when we're looking for shorts, we're looking for it to be in the red area, just like this. We're finally then going to add a volatility indicator called the ADX. Now the ADX is definitely one of my favorite indicators. What the ADX does is it tells us there's enough movement in the market. We don't want to be stuck in that position or wicked out on sideways moving markets. So we're only looking for trending markets in this strategy. So we're going to draw a horizontal line. So whether it's a long or a short, we would just like for the ADX to be above this horizontal line. I've put it above 20. As you can see, we are above 20 on this candle just here. So it made a pull back to our line just here. The Trendhoo is in the green, the T3 is still green, and the ADX is above our 20 level. So we can go here, and as you can see, we actually have our entry just here. So we're going to set a long position just like this on the following candle. Afterwards, we're then going to add a final indicator called the ATR bands by DaviddTech, this one just here. And the ATR bands are going to help us set our stop losses and take profits. I'm going to go over to the settings and we're going to set the upper and lower bands to 2.5. We're then going to set our stop losses to the ATR bands and we're going to be looking for a risk to reward depending on the backtesting results of 1 to 1.1 or 1 to 1.5. Boom! As you can see, that was an absolutely perfect entry and a perfect win. But of course, I realized that I cherry picked that entry. That is why we're going to be backtesting it using code to get as many entries as we possibly can. And I'm going to be sharing those results with you. So without further ado, let's get into the backtesting results. Right, okay, here we are on the DaviddTech website where I've backtested and live traded these strategies or forward tested them to see how they actually react on markets. Now, if you go over to the equity curve, you'll be able to see the backtesting results are in green. This is where I or one of the members of the DaviddTech community found the best settings. And as you can see, this is the actual live trading results. So if we go over, we can see that on BTC USDT, we have a win rate of 47% and a net profit of 1,992%. We have 354 closed trades, a profit factor of 1.4, and the max drawdown was 25%. If I go here, we can actually see that this is quantifiable. As I've done this on TradingView, you can see the equity curve looks absolutely amazing. And if we look at the buy and hold, we absolutely crushed the buy and hold as well. This strategy also works extremely well on Ethereum, where we've taken 227 closed trades. This one's on the 4-hour time frame and we have a 56% win rate. The backtesting results are in green, forward testing in pink, and I can also quantify that on TradingView as well. I'm going to continue going through these very quickly, guys. This one is exactly the same strategy. On the 45-minute time frame, we're actually on Sol USDT. I put this into live trading in March 2024. We're now actually in May. As you can see, the backtesting results are in green and the forward testing are in pink. Very much a big drawdown in the forward testing results on this coin pair and on this time frame. We had 572 closed trades, a profit factor of 1.2. The max drawdown was huge at 48% and a win rate of 55%. So potentially on Sol USDT, this one may actually not be the greatest of strategies on Sol. But the next backtest is on 90-minute time frame. We have 1,899% net profit. We have a 40% win rate, so a bit of a lower win rate on this one here. We're on Algo and we've been trading it since September last year, and the backtesting results look absolutely amazing, and so do the forward testing results. Next one is on USDT, where I have a win rate of 54% and a net profit of 3,364%. As always, it is here on TradingView as well, and if we put the buy and hold and you would have purchased DOT, you wouldn't have been particularly happy, because the buy and hold would actually be around 18%, as this trading strategy is up 3,367% in exactly the same time. Okay guys, I really do hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget that you can get access to the DaviddTech school, where I'm teaching everything that I know and have learned over the past couple of years about algo trading. You can also get access to the DaviddTech website, all of its bots. All of the links will be down in the description below. And without further ado, I look forward to seeing you in one of my workshops. Trade like a boss, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Come on, David, and once again he's gone to code a new strategy. He'll be back in just 5 minutes. RSI and 𝗕𝗁𝗍𝒑.